Observer 2000 back again doing another video on SealShark server. I forget the number of what this would be, but as you can tell in the last recording, I made some updates to the station. I added a passover track into the main station and extended the railroad a little more, and have started construction on the next major trestle. Actually, a combination of three. This one crossing this cave, which I hope to use for future mining, that I've now currently fallen into. This timber approach span for the next major bridge, and then said major bridge itself, which is going to be of copper construction. This is the deck. Steps to the side, and the overall design is going to be an overhead truss bridge, but for this I'm going to need a ton of copper. Luckily, I know where to get some. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the trial chamber. We're going for salvage purposes. I want to keep all the existing switches aligned, but yeah, I want to make sure that I don't have parts going every which way. So, in order to get over there first, I'm going to walk past our little interlocking. Every time I hear the new Minecraft music, I can't help but think of the Railfan YouTuber Loco. His formula with the train stuff that he does is involves using Minecraft music in the background, which I thought was a genius touch. I'd love to see Minecraft implement something where you could build like trains that fit on the minecart tracks. I think that would be kind of neat, and it would negate having to download the no offense to train for immersive railroading, of course. Here's the first major bridge that we built, or rather that my friend SealShark built. It's a great stone monolith. Made a deep slate. Here's the way down. That's the same minecart track all the way down there. And this is all the copper grating we've salvaged out of the trial chamber so far. Extra minecarts with chests. There's another minecart that I'll put back into here. And this is the next big underground project for the minecart route, because there's a mineshaft tumor down here that I want to access and exploit. And this is going to be the first time I've dealt with the trial chamber solo. So this is going to go either one of two ways. Either one, I'm going to live, or two, I'm going to die. Repeatedly. So, you know, that's just how it goes, you know what I mean? And I forgot to bring torches. And I forgot to bring torches. Silly me. Good news, though, is I'm seeing more caves I can mine out. Only issue is there's mobs up further up in this cave where it's not lit. I think there's a bog and a few other things. So in terms of the copper I need, I'm going to start by salvaging stuff that's in the safe spot of the trial chamber, which is here. And then slowly work my way out. Yep, there they are. There's the zombies. This complicates things. Good news is I have a door. They don't. I'm gonna have to look into the lamps, because I may want to add these to the bridge, but I'm not sure yet. Excuse me, sinus drainage. Oh, we're basically just scrap driving this thing. Channeling? I don't know what I'd get from that. Okay. I love it. We've almost stripped. I love it. The place was pristine. Now we've stripped it to its bones. Interesting how that plays out, isn't it? And now we have no protection at all. Though to be fair, my goal was to completely mine this out. So, you know, it ain't that big of a loss. Yet. Excuse me while I barricade the door. No. We're just casually taking care of ruins. Nah, we're just destroying cultural relics because why not? I'm being very sarcastic, people. Pay me no mind. everything else out of here. I'm keeping the stairwell because of that reason. Good news is I know where another one of these trial chambers is. So that'll be interesting to see later on. And I'm back. And I know one part of this trial chamber enters into the mineshaft tumor, or whatever we call it. So, yes. And since I need more deep slate for the mill, I'm going to go on and mine some of that out. Oh, hello. Yeah, what have we here? I love it. I left literally everything. I love it. I left everything I had back up at the bridge. Now I have an excuse to go up to the surface and mine coal. You know what? I'm going to make this just a little, just a little more noticeable. You know, just saying. Besides, we need more deep slate. We always need more deep slate. This pickaxe may not have fortune on it, but it sure as heck has other stuff I might need. Excuse me. I needed another torch to light this little tunnel I dug up before mobs can spawn inside. There we go. I love it. This is how to mine copper the easy way. I love it. Pretty soon, this trial chamber will be literally stripped to nothing but, I guess, the spawners and the loot things. And you know what? I need to die just so I can get back. So, there we go. Perfect. I needed to get back to base to make more torches anyway. Yeah, there's more arrows. I'm gonna dump all the tough stuff into the stone chest. Rotten flesh can be incinerated later. Let me see here. Is there any more arrows? That chain now can put that up in the armory. You know what? I'm retiring the Fortune 3 pick, and I'm by removing its enchant. And I'll just combine it into the existing pickaxe to keep it going. Try saying it's too expensive now. Stupid anvil. The great thing is I can now drop off all this copper at the bridge site, since I need it there. I love it. I don't even have to go far at all to get to the bridge now. I can just walk. And here we are. Oh, well, you know what? It'll give me some excuses to make a bridge that has some rust on it. As I once said in one of my older videos, keep calm and drink water. And since Georgia's currently in the midst of a dang heat wave, absolutely drink water. Hello.
Railroad? Wait, hold on. Give me a sec.
Hey, Train Boy, how you doing?
Good. Okay. I got a bit of a surprise for you. You know how I play bass guitar? You know, this one?
Yeah, and I will warn you, I am recording right now, so.
It's alright. But look what I got. Yeah. I got a new one for my senior year. She's a beauty.
You realize I didn't see until now, but that looks nice.
Yeah, it's a Hofner. It's the style that Paul McCartney plays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I bet you my friend Caleb's gonna like that. You know, Caleb, the one who hosts the Gardic phone streams. He's gonna love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh crap, someone's calling me. I'll be back.
See Sorry, I'm laughing about something I read at another server that was hilarious. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Let me find the center of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm putting that there just to see if I have a metaphorical center. 3, 6, 7, 8. 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Did I seriously build this thing wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh Lord. I'll put it like this. If I built this wrong, all I really have to, it's not as big of a problem as it looks. All I have to do is just redesign one end, and that will be all that I'll have to do, and it won't be as bad. I hope. This means I gotta go back and into my creative test world and check my mock-up build to see if this is even right. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the mock-up build that I posted a video of me putting together on my channel. It's up now, but it's muted. This is the design I ultimately chose to go with, hence why it's completed. Those are the other variants. Right there was the first variant, which I later blew up. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need to mainly count the grading area because that's the bridge deck. So 1, 2, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hang on a minute here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, 17 blocks for just the bridge deck. Okay. Now to go back to the multiplayer server before it closes. I think this issue is that I actually built the bridge too long. Let's see. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. Aha! I built it 1 block long. 1 block longer than I intended. Well, that solves that, and at least it's an easy fix. All I gotta do is demo all this, and not the entire bridge, which is fine. That's perfectly fine for me. I better dive in and get the rest of the copper so it's not lost. Really, the fun part, and the more annoying part, is actually going to be demoing the pillar. What I could do is try to demo it from the inside out. got the copper lamps. Otherwise, I would never have been able. I would have never realized that mistake. There we go. Now on the model, I had some ornate stonework on the sides of the bridge, but I'm going to hold off on that right now. I want to get the bare bones built first before going any further. You know, I just realized I could make these hollow. I didn't even think about that. I could make them hollow and nobody would know the difference. And I know what a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, you could have done that a long time ago. Yeah, and you don't see me taking note of that. I always liked realism when building these bridges, you know? So, like, 4 pillars, etc. Of course, to be fair, I didn't even think that I could do some of these things hollow. But now that I do know that, it does make this easier. But I am going to do that so mobs can't spawn inside. Right. See, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. There we go. So now that's fixed. That's good. And since you saw the mock-up, you know this is going to be a truss bridge. So let us see here. I love you can tell which copper is waxed and which one is cut, since a lot of the cut copper was just stuff I'd mined ever since we started the server. gonna have to look back and forth between the mock-up and creative to the build I'm doing in the server. I want to make sure it's accurate so I have a good template to go off of. Okay, I see now. Taking screenshots so I have an idea of what it looks like. I use blocks. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, so if you guys were wanting to know how to build a copper truss bridge for a minecart system that is to scale with the minecart and player, here you go. Here's how to do it in survival. Mine a bunch of copper, or find a or get lucky and find a trial chamber, and voila. Excuse me. Oh, I'm in the shallows. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna look epic. This is gonna be a very neat view once this is built. Because this is gonna go across the entire lagoon or lake or whatever you want to call it. I love it. Nah. This is just like the, this is life imitating art. Or vice versa, or rather, art imitating life. In this case, this bridge is sort of mimicking the famed $1 Million Bridge, only up in Alaska, that was built for a copper line. My brain is failing me more and more, people. Sorry. What I mean by the whole art imitating life thing is there's a bridge out in, I believe, Conneaut, Alaska. A railroad trestle that cost about $1 million to build due to the rough terrain and the remoteness of the area. And it was built for a copper railroad. And of course, copper being copper and the value it had, especially back then, well, the railroad and the builders more than made up that money back easily. They more than earned their money back with that. A lot of coal down here. and iron. Let's see. Well, there's a copper deposit and another cave. Looks to be something up there, another cave maybe, I can't tell. Oh well.
Ooh.
Oh, this is the rest of the ravine, I bet. And what I found underground is the only part left that's still accessible. And ooh, surface lapis lazuli. Yes, please. I will take that. I take everything else. Oh, and copper. Wonderful. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm just I had just thought back to one of the lines from that Battleship movie that was made back in, like, what was it, 2012 or something? It's like, yeah, you're gonna die, I'm gonna die, we're all gonna die. Just not today. Proceeds to drift a freaking multi-thousand gross register ton battleship like it's a nothing. Oh god, I'm sorry. I literally have random memories like that pop up out of nowhere, and they always get me laughing because of the sheer either absurdity of them or the sheer badassery of them. Oh god. Let's see. Say what the dominant wood type is without openly saying it. Oh, I wonder. Excuse me. Yeah, I may or may not have made the bridge project be a way to more or less clear out all of the backup copper we had. Blah! You know what I mean? I'm losing my sanity, people, so just forgive me if I speak in gibberish. I forgot about all these caves. That's right. I completely forgot about all these caves. I was about to head back to the trial chamber to get more copper, but you know what? I think I've got a mining bug, and I want to scratch the itch it's causing me to have. So, yes, let me go back and get the other copper, and I will be set. I love you can just see the new bridge. I got one cooked chicken. I love it. You can see the new bridge just from here. That's funny. Excuse me. It's clouding up and looking like it's going to rain, but it doesn't actually ever rain. That's funny. You know what? I know I'm going to likely regret this, but I'm going to take Lana with me. Digital Lana, I should mention. wanting to see what that furnace system can do at more or less at complete full capacity. There's where I went last time. We'll come back to that. This time I have enough torches but no armor. Are you serious? There's a mine shaft right here. Okay, I'm going to make this known right now, guys. This was not planned. I did not expect to find a mine shaft this close to the surface. And pretty much at base. Oh, that's a game changer. That is a complete game changer. I got to light this whole area up now. 110%. If I die, it ain't no issue. It's good, because I can always come back. Come on, buddy. Thank you. I actually needed that, because I needed to get food anyways. Excuse me. I love that. That is hilarious that we have a mine shaft more or less right here at base. And so And so close to the surface, too. That is actually kind of rare now, as far as I know. I didn't expect to find that. Oh no, a witch? Well, which is which then, gentlemen? Let us go and find out. Okay, buddy. Thanks for the arrows. Oh, hello. We got a dripstone cave here. Now we're in copper territory. Oh my gosh. Look at the vein. That's all copper. That's over a stack at least. Yep. Yeah, that was like 4 or 5 stacks of copper all in one. And there's a mine shaft above our heads too, so that's great. I guess. And there's a spider dungeon too, I can hear it. This thing is loaded. This one whole cave branch is loaded with copper ore, my word. Mainly copper and coal, ironically enough. And there's the mine shaft entrance, but I'll worry about that later. There's a whole another cave section that I want to torch up. Then there's iron in the ceiling on the upper level. Let's see here. See, there's all of that copper deposit. Now for the coal. There we go. Now, let the fun begin, because now we're going into the darkness. Oh Lord, not this again. Yep, we're doing this again, aren't we? Yep. Yep, we are. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through each little branch and methodically light it, because otherwise we're gonna have rather major problems. Okay, there we go, so that's these branches lit. There's that lit. That's the worst place for me to be stuck. Oh no. Oh no, I'm probably gonna die. Well, that's the first time that's happened. It's had to restart for server load. Alright, and we're back. Oh, hey, buddy. Thank you for the bones. I will enjoy those properly. Wait, what? Never mind. Alright, more coal. Lord knows we need enough of that. And there's C418's music. Honestly, I wish Microsoft would stop doing what Warner Brothers was trying to do now, and that's trying to claim his music, which, honestly, I wish he would copyright so that he would own it, you know? I bring this up because now Warner Brothers is trying to claim his work when really it belongs to the musician. You know, here's the thing, a lot of these musicians who are still living, if they wanted to, could go up to Warner Brothers or Universal or whomever and be like, hey, we don't like the way you we don't like the way you keep stopping people from using our music. We want to, so we don't want to distribute it through you anymore, you know? That's all the musicians would have to do, I would think, you know? Music is made to be heard, not to be locked behind a dang paywall that no one else can afford. That's the thing these huge studios and companies don't get. This music and all. It wasn't made for the rich to listen to. It was made for everybody to listen to. And I feel they need to be reminded of that fact. And often. I just... Yep, I did. I broke into another cave. Wonderful. My word, how extensive is this system? How extensive is this cave system anyhow? I'm gonna block that off so that the water source is saved. More coal. Let's see, this doesn't go badly at all. There's so much coal. There we go. This should really help the spawn rates inside the mob farm. Because I think these caves come close to all the other workings. And now I'm disoriented. Great. I love it. Now I'm lost. Oh, wait a minute. Or am I? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Here's the central area. Here we go. Here's a section I didn't explore yet. Unless it wraps around. Yep, it wraps around. Okay. No problem. This is one of the most copper-rich caves that I think I have ever found. Period. And I'll bet this is full of water, ain't it? Oh, crap. Yep. Stop it! Okay, so there's the surface cave that I first came in here through. Ah, there's the mine shaft workings, and I guess Galaxy. I guess either Rambin or Galaxy must have already been down here because that sucker's torched. Or that's already been explored and we just have gotten so far ahead that none of us remember. I don't remember that mine shaft even being there, if I'm being perfectly frank. Well, since I'm down here, do we have company? I believe we have company. I believe we have company. Something tells me there's a cave right above my head. Oh, it's this place, isn't it? Yes. And before you guys ask, yes, I'm aware there's ore down here, but I'm gonna have to decline from getting a lot of that. There's a cave back. Oh, well, wait a minute. Ah. Okay, now that explains why I heard zombie noises nowhere near my location. They were coming from above. Good Lord. Just the amount of copper I've gotten from this one cave, as well as the coal, is going to more than make up and replace all of what I mined out and used prior. That's crazy. I think this is the biggest ore haul I've gotten from any cave, period. Part of this mine shaft doesn't look like it was ever explored. Yep, it wasn't. Good. It's beneficial for me. Or no, we were in the process, yeah. We were in the process of exploring this because there's a cart that was never obtained. So somebody was in here before me, but they never could get anything out, or they got just what they needed and left. Oh yeah, no, we were exploring this, and I guess I forgot about it. That definitely does explain a lot as to why I may be having problems with the mob spawner. Yeah, there's still rails and coal in here that I never took out. Iron too. Yeah, I'm coming back for these. Yeah, this is where we were mining, and I just... Yep, we've explored this, because I was stripping out the wood to find all of the ore, and we just forgot about it. We started exploring this early in the And the recordings, and yep, we stopped. Because this comes out in that other cave. Which has the mob spawner. Because let's see, yep, there it is. I nearly hit the gas instead of the brake. What I mean by that is I nearly just yeeted myself to my death. Imagine that. To die after getting all this ore. That would suck so bad. I am very tempted to knock that all down and just see what happens, but that would be really bad because all my scaffolding would get washed away. There is some copper though, but I am going to have to be very careful about how I extract it. Well, I think this has been the most successful mine run that I have ever had, particularly in these caves. And here's even more copper that I never got yet. I love it. The only reason I had I love it. Initially, the only reason I wanted to get all the copper was for building the house. Now, it's to build a bridge. Or actually, a series of bridges. Because I'm thinking, since we don't have steel, this is the best we can do. In terms of having something that can stand in. So, with that in mind, I think all the bridges going into the Arctic will be based on the bridge that went into the Alaskan wilderness for that copper mining operation. There's the Spooder dungeon. Ah, and here's this section that went up into these caves, and here's the part that I didn't get to see yet. And I'll bet this is what was causing all those mobs to have trouble spawning. Because this is right over the active mob spawner. Gonna torch that up nice and bright. Part of me feels like we didn't get the entire mine shaft. Yeah, because see, I'm finding areas where we've explored, yes, but only just. This right here was an early game jackpot for us, 100%. I forgot about that cave. More copper. This whole freaking... This entire cave slash mine system mix has been nothing. Nothing but copper ore. And there was more to the cave and it collapsed. Well, actually not much more to the cave now that I'm looking at it. Oh, hello. Okay, now we're in areas that I don't believe we got to yet. Or, no, we've gotten here. We just didn't finish looting everything. Yeah, there's still minecarts down here that we can salvage. Then there's... Jesus, that scared me. There's that. Oh, great. Even more of these crazy caves. I forgot, we never exactly got to that part of the cave system yet, have we? Alright. Now salvage the rails after I get back from this incredibly successful mining haul. Plenty of copper ore in this sucker, though, that's for sure. let's see. This area with the spider dungeon is the only area we haven't explored because obviously dungeon. Oh, there's a whole unexplored section back here. It goes straight down. That leads to nothing, except good numbers of iron, though. I hear running water, but it can't be from the cave. Not the one above me, anyway. Oh, that's right. That's right. I never explored these upper levels. We never got to those. Example of why they tell you in real life to stay out and stay alive when you get abandoned mines. And this might explain why I have trouble with the mob spawning. These upper works were never lit or explored, so naturally that's just asking for mobs to spawn and trouble to start. That's now been abated. And I think now I can say this mine shaft has been fully explored because we never we never did go further in until now. Tons of copper ore here, tons of it. Look at that. I'd say this was a rather successful trip as far as mining goes. I'd do more if I could had the inventory space. Oh, this is gonna make one heck of a log entry for the ore log. Let's see, 3 stacks plus 16 coal, 57 lapis, 60 iron, and a ton of or more of copper ore. That's crazy. All from that one cave system and mineshaft there. That doesn't even count what's up there. I haven't even explored those caves yet. Yeah, but with these bigger caves that are out on this rail line, I am genuinely thinking that we'll have like brief, short spur tracks that go into part of the cave and then stop so that, you know, and then we can make each of the caves all have a clear enough path so you know how to get out. Or at least get back to the minecart. That way you can get the ores back in. Good news, though, is there's tons of caves around the rail line, so we know where the ore is. So it all works out to an extent. Like, see, there was one there to the left. And another lava source there in the bridge. Then Sealshark and I found 2 other caves in the jungle that we gotta go and look at. Eventually. Oh, excuse me. Good news about the mill site, though, is it's now so well lit and so secured that none of these outside mobs can get in, especially once I shut the door. There we go. See, now we are in. Yeah, now we are completely impenetrable. Now, to get the copper ore. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 stacks of copper plus 35. I don't think we'll need to go mining for copper again anytime soon. Unless, of course, it turns out to be an expensive material due to all the blocks. Right. Excuse me, stretching. Ah. Just to recount. Let's see here. Excuse me. 9, 10, 11, 12, blah, hang on. 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. 14 stacks of copper plus 35. 60 iron. I'm immediately turning that into blocks. This thing is going to be running for a good hot minute right now because the ore cart, the chest hasn't even emptied all of its ore out yet. And I want to stress, this is all happening in mostly real time too. That's the reason I'm recording so many long format this server is so you guys can see everything happen as we see everything happen in real time. I'm stunned. I am truly stunned. I've been recording now for about over an hour, and this was into the last maybe like 30 minutes, maybe? I don't know. I haven't looked. So if you guys want to start putting times down in the comments of these videos to show when interesting moments happen in the recordings, that'll let me know where to go back and put chapters later. Excuse me.